Hey everyone, I am back with another Mickey and Minnie Joyfold card. This one is for St. Patrick's Day, so let's get started. For your base of your Joyfold, you're going to need 2 pieces of cardstock, which I have already pre-cut and scored. And your base piece is 8.5 by 4 1/4, so 8.5 by 4 1/4, and you're going to score it at 3 inches. That's going to be your base. Then your insert piece is 8.5 by 3 1/4, and you're going to score that at 4 1/4, right in half, and that's going to be your little Joyfold insert. So let's go ahead and start putting our papers on. Your back piece measures 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. And that's just going to go right on that back panel there. And I forgot to get the paper pad out, so I will get that out at the end of the video. So you're just going to center this right on your back piece. Just like that. Now this little panel here, you're going to cut your paper at 2 7/8 by 4 1/8, and this is completely optional. But I like having the different patterns. So I have the one that just has all the little words on it. Then we're just going to center that one right on this panel. So there we have that part. I'm going to go ahead and decorate this piece. And for this piece, I always decorate this side to match the back side of my card. So I've got those little diagonal stripes again. And this is going to be 4 1/8 by 3 1/8. Okay, so we just center that on there. And then for our little piece for our message here, I just cut a piece at 4 by 3. And I'm going to ink the edges with some Cottage Ivy Memento ink here. Just like that, and then we're going to go ahead and attach that right in the center. So right here. Okay, so then our front, got these little shamrocks here, and this measures 4 1/8 by 3 1/8. So we'll just place this on here. Try to get it nice and centered. So there we have the front, and then we also have our front panel here, which is going to be 2 7/8 by 4 1/8, just like the inside one. So we'll just attach this. You can adjust any of these sizes if you want a bigger border, of course, of your cardstock behind. So just like that. And we're going to take our score tape and we're going to put 3 strips of score tape on the back side of this, and that's so we know that our little flap isn't going to go anywhere. Okay, so I'm just going to pull off the top one. That way I can still kind of slide it around without actually sticking it down. I'm going to try to get this as centered as possible. I think that's pretty good. So I'm just going to stick that down and then go ahead and peel off these other 2 strips here. So there we have the base of our joyfold. Okay, so now we are going to, oh, sorry, my dog. Allie, shh. No. No, shh. Sorry about that. Our neighbor's dogs go out and bark, and she thinks she has to join in. Crazy dogs. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and stamp my little shamrocks using my itty bitties. And I'm using the cottage ivy again. And I think I'm just going to do one little shamrock right there on the inside. I don't know if you guys can hear the little dogs next door barking. It's so annoying. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stamp my Happy St. Patrick's Day using the Teeny Tiny Wishes. And this one is not, because St. Patrick's Day is pretty long, it doesn't just flow in one. So I'm going to actually use the Modern Label Punch twice for this. So I've already punched out my black piece, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp using the Cottage Ivy my Happy St. Patrick's Day. And then I'm just going to punch this one out with the Modern Label Punch. So the word window punch is not quite tall enough for this one. So I'm going to try to get this as centered as possible. Okay, so I'm just going to punch that out. And then, to layer this, I'm going to cut this black one. Allie? Sorry. I'm going to cut the black one in half. And use my glue pen to get this on here. And my tweezers. So I'm going to bring it in enough to get my little rhinestone on there still. So just like that. A little bit different layering because the word window punch does not work for Happy St. Patrick's Day. So there we go. So it'll look like that instead. Just slightly different. Make sure it's stuck down really well. Okay, now we're going to take our rhinestones And just attach these right here. The ends. And get some dimensionals. Okay, so we need one here. That one is a little too close. There we go. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put this down first, and then we will do Mickey and Minnie. So there we have our Happy St. Patrick's Day sentiment on the front. And let's grab Mickey and Minnie. Get them where we want them. And we're just going to glue them down. Just like that. And I've already tied my bow for Minnie's head. Just using some eyelet ribbon from Michaels. I love that stuff. And I love that it's only 50 cents a roll too, so it's an excellent deal. So I'm just using this lime green. Put this on a glue dot. I'll get that right on Minnie's head. And there we have our Mickey and Minnie St. Patrick's Day Joyfold card. So then it opens like this, and you can write your little message. If you have some, I don't know, you could decorate this panel too if you'd like. I just leave it. So that is the Mickey and Minnie St. Patrick's Day card. Let me grab the paper stack because I forgot to get it. Just so you guys can see it again. And I did get this at Joann's. I believe you can get it in the store and online, but I'm not sure because I did get this last year, so, but I'm pretty sure they might still have it. So this is what the pad looks like. It's a die cuts with a view. So we've done this one, and now St. Patrick's Day. So next up will be something for April. So that's the paper pad. Here is the finished card, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.